Hi, I'm Jack Acello, and I'm here at Meltlife Stadium during the Bruce Beck Sports Broadcasting Camp, and today I'm joined by former New York Giants Super Bowl winning and three-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman Sean O'Hara. Hey, Sean.
How you doing?
Good, thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
On the NFL Network, about a month ago, you predicted that the Giants would go 10-6 this year. After losing a lot of talent such as OBJ and Landon Collins, and what many would say was a disappointing draft, how do you see the Giants having such a strong turnaround season?
Yeah, predicting a schedule is always fool's gold, but they make us do it. So I try to have fun with it. I look at what the Giants did well last year. They scored more points than any other team in the division. So that's why I thought that they could win 10 games this year. I look at offensively, their production is going to be okay. My big question really is defensively, can they get off the field? So that's really what I'm looking at this year for them to show up. But I have no doubt that the offense is going to be better in year two. And I think with their schedule, they could win 10 games.
Yeah. Do you think the NFC East has become weaker or stronger in the past couple of years?
I think it's actually leveling out a little bit. I think, the Eagles are still the most talented roster, but I think the Cowboys, the Giants, and even Washington, have really started to pick their play up. So I think it's one of the most competitive divisions in the league.
Nice. Um, you were an undrafted player out of Rutgers. I know a player from my hometown was drafted late in the seventh round. In your opinion, do you believe it's better to be drafted in the late seventh round or come in as an undrafted free agent?
I think it's really more about the landing spot. Anybody would like to be drafted. I would have loved to have said I was part of the draft class of 2000. Plus, you get a signing bonus. That always helps. More beer money. I think when you look at the fit, though, that's what's most important. And I remember even as an undrafted free agent talking to my agent, and we talked about, hey, there's a couple of teams that actually want to sign you. I went with the best fit, so you kind of can be more selective as a free agent. Whereas if you get drafted by a team that has a ton of players already at your position, you kind of could have an uphill battle.
Ah, I see. Not every NFL player is a superstar. The average career of an NFL player, according to the Players Association, is 3.3 years. Do you think the NFL Players Association does enough to help the players prepare for life after football?
I think the NFL Players Association has been phenomenal in providing a lot of support. Obviously, they are privy to all of the circumstances and the issues that players have. I think they're doing as best they can to help everybody out. Obviously, if you have a long career financially, you should be okay. But we still see players that struggle with that. So I think that they've done a pretty good job, but we're always going to try to improve, whether it's benefits, support system, whether it's finding a way to help players transition out of the game.
Well, that's all the time we have. Sean, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Jack Acello from MetLife Stadium. Now back to the studio.